molto bella. Welcome to Bello Uncinetto. I'm Christina, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. This video and the next several videos are going to be my birthday week celebration. So every year since I've had a channel, the week from my grandfather's birthday to my birthday, I do a video every day in honor of both of our birthdays. And my grandfather is no longer with us. He died many years ago, but he has always been very special to me. He will always be very special to me. And we had a bond for many reasons, but he would always say that because our birthdays were so close together, that we had an even bigger bond, right? So I've done many things over the years that I've been on YouTube for this, but I thought this time I would do something I don't know, a little different. So there will be no crochet really in these videos. So as much as I hate to say it, if you're not here just to celebrate with me, then maybe come back another time. But if you want to celebrate my birthday week with me, then stick around. We'll chat, we'll do some things, and I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. So, we will have some fun together, okay? I bounced around with so many ideas of things that I wanted to do. I have some really cool books that I got from a friend that I thought that I would share with you all. I wanted to maybe do some recipes, just all kinds of things. And as time got closer and closer, and I hadn't recorded anything, time just got away from me. However, I have also been doing a massive clean out of my house. Not for any reason other than I just needed a refresh, right? So I have been pushing things out of my house, rearranging things, cleaning things with the help of some very amazing friends. And I came across this book, and I thought that we would do this, right? It's a coloring book, but it has lots of pictures of Sicily on it, right? That's where I live, and I thought that it would be really fun to color them and talk about some of the places that I've been. And if I haven't been there, maybe I can do some research and share with you what I know. But if I've been there, I'm going to put a link in the description box to a video that I've done for that place, if I've done one. If I haven't done one, I'll tell you about it, maybe show you some pictures if I have any. Usually, if I've been somewhere, I've taken some pictures. And then some of these, I'm not sure if they're of any certain place. I might just say what maybe they remind me of. I don't know. We'll see. And we'll go from there, right? I think that sounds fun. The other thing is, every single day after today, hold on, let me count. Yes, okay. So every single day after today, so this is kind of like the intro video. I'm going to color with you, we're going to do all that, but I am going to be giving you a letter, and that letter will spell a word or phrase, okay, at the end. And on the last day, so on my birthday, March 22nd, when I give you the final letter, I want you to email me with what you think the word or phrase is. I don't want you to put it in the comments, right? Because if you put it in the comments and other people will see it, so forth and so on. I want you to email me, right? If you know what it is, then I want you to put I know on March 22nd, my birthday. I want you to put that in the comments for that video, and I'll say that again. But if you know the word or phrase, I want you to email me, okay? And I will make a list of everyone who's emailed me the word or phrase, and then I'll pick a winner, right? And uh, we can have a couple of options, okay? You can get some yarn from my stash. You can tell me kind of what you like, and I'll curate a box for you. Or I can give you 25 US dollars in PayPal. Whatever you prefer, whichever one. Especially if you're not into fiber arts and you win, yarn isn't going to be of any importance to you. But that's what we're doing. Okay, so we're going to dive in. We'll look at this book. I'm kind of excited. I bought this for my daughter on, oh my goodness, I can't get it open, on one of the many adventures we've been on. And we were on a trip, and we were at one of the places that we were visiting on that trip, and she saw it, and I was like, oh, that might be good for you to do like in the hotel room or Airbnb or whatever. So we got it, and then she either passed out from exhaustion because we had done so much, or she was playing with friends, or who knows what, but she never did it, right? And so now I have it. So there are 14 pictures. If you look, there's a few, and then on the back, some of these I'm not really sure what they are. I don't know if they tell you. Oh, it does tell you. Okay, good. So it does tell you, which is nice, because I was like, some of these I'm not real sure about, but it's nice that it does tell you. So it does tell you. Like this one is, it's in multiple languages, right? And this is the Sicilian cart. And it kind of gives you the colored in version, and then the colored page version. So that's kind of cool. And then I'm going to flip through this. I have never been here. I can tell you that right now. This is Palermo, it says, and I've never been there, but I'm going there soon. So that's exciting. Oh, another place. This is near Palermo, the Cathedral of Monreale. I've never been there, but when I go to Palermo soon, I'll probably go there. Cefalù, I have been here. I thought that was Cefalù in the picture. Segesta. I have been to Segesta. That I can show you. And I thought that was Segesta in the picture. When I looked at the back, Erice. I've been there. Trapani. Erice is in Trapani, in the region of Trapani, but I've also been to the salt pans in Trapani. Valley of the Temples, I've been there. Agrigento. Well, I've got plenty to do then, huh? This is one of the temples in the Valley of the Temples. So this is the Temple of Concordia, which is, I've seen this one. So this is also part of the Valley of the Temples. Siracusa and Archimedes. So Archimedes was from Sicily, and I have been in Siracusa, not necessarily done anything related to Archimedes, but I have kind of been there. I mean, I've been to Siracusa, but not anything specifically. So this is the Ear of Dionysus, and I have been there. And I did a video on it. Etna. I live very close to Mount Etna. Okay, what else? Taormina. I have been to Taormina. Let's see. Piazza Armerina? Maybe? I have never been here, but these are mosaics. at this piazza. Never been there. I'll have to look that one up. But I've been to most of these places, which is fun. So I'm going to pick one and I'm going to color it and then we'll chit chat. Okay? And I'm not really going to have you watch me color, like looking down at the paper, but we are going to, let's see. Let's do. Okay, we're going to do this one. We're going to do the Sicilian cart. Okay? So I've shown something like this. We went to a festival in a town near me, and we did see the carts. We saw some dancers. We saw some really pretty things. And I'm going to be using colored pencil to color this. And we'll see what happens. But it was really lovely to see all of the different colors and the different pieces for this festival. And I'm excited that I get to share it with you. So these carts, from what I understand, are painted with different things, like from the family or traditional things that maybe the family grew or they were a part of, but also they were very vibrant to be noticed. The wagon wheel is a big symbol in Sicily to show how things were transported. There is a place that we went to, Aci, which we also have been to for Carnivale. But we went on this walk, right? And on this walk, we went down this huge path. And it was a cart path. So wagons and other carts, like hand carts, would go down the path and they would meet the ships. And on these carts, they would have grains and grapes and all of the things that would grow in Sicily, because Sicily for so long was like the agricultural center of so many parts of this area. I'm not going to say Italy necessarily because it wasn't just Italy, right? Sicily has belonged and been a part of so many societies that it's not just Italy. But they would go down this path and then they would pick up the fish from the water, from the boats that were coming in, and they would give the grains to the boats. So it was, they would trade basically. And then those boats would take the grains to other parts of wherever they were coming from, whether that was Spain or Turkey or Greece or whoever was in charge at the time. Because there were so many people in charge. But it was always, there were pictures as we were walking down this path, and it was so pretty to see all of the different elements, right? And to know that so much of this is so important. So it's not just, oh, it's colorful because I like color, right? These things are significant. They tell a story. And that is so fun to learn about, right? I am always in awe of all of these things that you learn when you go to a new place. I was watching a documentary, well, listening to the documentary, and they were talking about how so many times when people go places, they don't take into consideration the culture that they are visiting, they're going to see. They just want to see whatever sites there are, and they don't take into account all of the things that they should be learning before they go. Because there's so many things that you miss if you don't know or understand the culture that you're going to visit. And I think that that is really important to pay attention to. Sorry, I just got an alert on my computer. It is raining so crazy. And this video for today is going to go out way later than the other videos because I'm actually doing this on my grandfather's birthday because today has been very, very busy. This whole week, actually. But it's been so crazy. Work has been okay. And I have been trying to get things ready. I am going to have a little birthday party for myself. Last year, some of my very good friends did a birthday for me in in Catania, the city. But I decided this year that I really would like to do it at my house because I didn't really get to spend a lot of time with people when I was at the restaurant, and I felt like I had to get up and talk to people and move around, and that's not a bad thing, but it's kind of difficult, and I felt like I was ignoring some people, and I felt like I couldn't really spend time with everyone like I wanted to. So I thought maybe I would do it at my house this year. Although that could turn out to be a bad idea. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. I said I wasn't going to copy it, but I'm totally copying it. Because it's just so pretty. So, what are some of the things that you like when you travel? Even if it's just to another city. Like, if you've never traveled to another country, what are some things that you enjoy when you are traveling? What are some things that you like to do? What are some... Ooh, it's really coming down out there. What are some things that you like to see? I love to go and see old things. Like old, like really, really old. I love ruins. I love history. And I want to know all of these things. Like when I went to Trapani, I learned so many cool things, and I don't want to talk about all of them right now because then I won't have anything to talk about in that video. But there were some things that I learned that I was like, wow, this is so cool to study and know. And I was just blown away because there were things, oh, I better stop because then I'll not have anything to talk about. But just being able to go and learn about these things was so cool to me. Because my family is not Sicilian, but they are Italian, and so much of Sicily's like history is taking care of the countries around them. And I don't think Sicily gets enough credit for that, honestly. Because there are a lot of issues in many countries, right? But one of the things that I've noticed about being here in Sicily and in Italy in general is that they are so willing to like help and take care of you, and if you need something, they really try to share what they have. Like share, it's not this is mine. It's like, okay, you need some, I can give you some, and I was raised that way. So help, but not to the detriment of yourself, right? So if it's going to hurt you or your family, then you don't have any to give. But if it's not going to hurt you or your family, then you can absolutely share. And that's pretty much how I was brought up, um, with my aunts and my family in general. Just share what you can, right? So, what about you? What are some things that you have that you are proud of in your culture? You are interested in learning about other cultures, how they do things maybe differently than you do. Let me know in the comments. This is so cool. I'm such a nerd. I really am. It's okay though. I'm gonna make this a little darker. I don't really like this. I have been working. You guys, I haven't done hardly any crochet. I feel so bad. I have been working on my liberal arts mal though, because I challenged myself to do 2 books, and I was trying to come up with like a crochet project or something that I could do. I'm not finding the color that I want. I brought 2 different sets of colored pencils in here, and I thought maybe, but I'm not finding the color that I want in that one, so. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. But I have been crafting, so I'm excited to share those with you when the time comes, because I've been working really hard on them. They're definitely not perfect. Definitely not perfect. But I am excited to share them with you because I think they're really cool. I do. I think they're really, really cool. Oh, what do you think so far? What do you think so far? I may pause the video at some point just because it's going to get really long while I try to color all of this. But I may, like I said, I may pause it and then come back and show you the finished product. And I will put a link in the description box and at the end of this video for the different colors, the Sicilian cart and things that I've shared on my channel, so that you can go and have a look. And then be sure, right, that you are on the lookout for and a listen for the letters for the word or phrase. I really like that idea, and let me know what you think. I did something kind of like that before. It's not the same. It's not going to be the same word, but I think it's fun. I like puzzles and games like that. Word searches are some of my favorite things, and crossword puzzles. So I like doing things like that. So I hope that you do too. I hope that you enjoy it. Maybe you're just here for the prize. I don't know. That's okay if you are. At least you're here. And maybe it was a bad idea to have these pictures colored in right underneath it. Because now I'm going to feel woefully inadequate next to all of these colors. I'm not trying to match them per se as much as I'm trying to do something similar. Especially when it comes to like the cart, because I know that those colors are important. But I also want to do a good job. When I was growing up, one of my aunts, one of my mom's sisters, she lived with us for a while. And she always wanted to be an artist. And so she taught me how to color. I did not know that there were different ways to color growing up. I mean, I was little, I just scribbled, right? But she taught me like ways to color things in so that you get the most coverage. And I didn't know that was a thing. And so even when she was no longer going to be an artist, right? Oh, darn. She still we would color together, right? And that was kind of one way that we would spend time together. She also loved makeup and doing hair. And I've never really been a makeup or like do my hair kind of girl. But she loved doing it. And so I would let her do my hair and I would let her put makeup on me. And she taught me about how to apply makeup. Right? And I know that it's not the same now as it was then, obviously. But she taught me how to do it. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. So she doesn't watch my channel, but I know that if she ever did come across these things and I did not color well enough, she would have something to say. I taught you better than that, Christina. Okay. I don't think she'd honestly care that much, but she would say something to me. Even if only to, like, rile me up, you know? Do you have family members that do that? I do. They say things just because they know it'll get under your skin. Thankfully, most of the people in my life that do that don't honestly mean anything by it. But I know that it bothers my daughter. She does not like when people do that to her. So, to each their own. I didn't know any different growing up. Just kind of how we were treated. Like I said, it wasn't like a negative thing. Like my aunt would put ice cubes on my toes at nighttime, and I would wake up and my bed would be wet, and she would say Jack Frost was nipping at my toes at nighttime. So that was always fun. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay, I am back. All right, I think I am going to pause and finish this and come back and show you at the end, because we are 30 minutes in and I am about halfway finished, but I don't want to sit here for 30 more minutes on camera. I'm sure I could find things to talk about, but I know you probably have things that you need to get done, but I really do want you to come back each day and join me on this journey. All right? So today, in the comments, just wish my papa happy birthday, and then remember to come back tomorrow and every day for the rest of the week to get the letters for the keyword or phrase. And then on my birthday, on March 22nd, I want you to email me what you think the word or phrase is, and then I'll pick a winner, right? Oh, and happy birthday to Sam's son, right? This is also a really special week for them because it's his birthday, and then Sam and I over at Memphis Makes, right? We share a birthday. So go over and show her some love too, right? All right. So I'm going to pause and then I'm going to come back and show you what I've done. See you soon. Okay. I finished. I don't know. It kind of looks the same, but it's not exactly the same. Oh. But this was so much fun. I'm so excited to go look at a different picture and try to get that done. I may film one more in this outfit before I have to finish my things for the evening so that I can get a video up for tomorrow as well, because this one is going to come out and then I've got to get one out for Monday because it's Sunday right now. Okay, so remember, be on the lookout for the letters that are going to be coming, and I hope that you enjoy this week, and I hope you enjoy celebrating with me. Until I see you again, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!